Hi everybody, so this video is for your lesson on Wednesday, and for Wednesday's lesson we are moving over to the next part of this topic on nature of matter. So what we did in Monday's lesson was experiments 4 and experiment 5, and there is an experiment 6 which I can't really do it at the moment because it's a big setup and the observation takes some time. So we're going to skip this for now, and we'll do this once we're all back in school and you can actually observe that one. So I'm just going to move on to the next part of our booklet, and the next part has to do with states of matter, and I'm just going to talk you through. So matter comes in year 9, you learn that it comes in 3 states, and the 3 states of the forms of matter are solids, liquids, and gases. So these are the 3 states of matter. Okay, and an example of a solid would be a beaker is a solid, the pen is a solid, a tweezer is a solid. So the thing with solids is they all have a definite shape, they have a definite volume, they have a definite structure. So that's solids. Whereas liquid is anything that you can pour. So water is a liquid, milk is a liquid, your soft drinks are liquid, so tea and coffee in a cup, they are liquids. So the thing with liquids is they don't have a definite shape, because the shape of a liquid is actually the shape of the container that it's poured in. So these two have I know they're both cylindrical, but if you had, this is like a thin and long, tall one, that's a flat and shorter one. So they have a definite volume though. What they don't have is a definite shape. Okay, and gases have neither a definite shape nor a volume. So that's just one, the main definition. But if you look at the particles of a solid, liquid, and gas, you know that everything is made of particles. That's what we've been learning. In a solid, the particles are all very tightly packed, like this diagram that you can see here. There's not much space between the particles of a solid. The particles don't move about rapidly from one part of the solid to the other. But however, particles in everything do move. But in a solid, the movement is a minimum, and the only thing the particles do is they just vibrate back and forth. Okay, whereas in a liquid the particles can slide past each other. So that is why you can pour a liquid from one thing to the other. Okay, so liquids can be poured, you can't really pour solids. And gases, the particles are far apart, they're all over the place, they don't have a definite volume or shape. The gases themselves, the particles are very far apart, they move about very quickly, and what they do is when they move about they actually collide with each other quite a lot. So that is this one. So I'll fill this in, I'll take a photo and I'll post it for you to check once you've done this part. Once you've listened to my video, just listen carefully, you should be able to fill in all these blanks. Now the next thing, this is also for Wednesday, there's a little experiment we do with this. And the experiment is it possible to compress matter? And what we do for this experiment, this also we could have done if we were in school, is each group is given a syringe. Okay, so that's a syringe. Okay, it's really thick. And what we do is we see that we put 3 different things into the syringe. We first try with the solid, we then try with the liquid, and then we try with the gas. And what we're trying to see is is it possible to compress matter? So for the solid, I have a wooden dowel, which I'm going to put in here, and I'm going to put the syringe so that instead, can I make this wooden dowel any smaller? No matter how hard I press, it's not possible to compress the solid. Okay, so that's the thing with the solid. Let's get the liquid in. So I'm just going to, okay, you can see what I'm doing with the liquid. So I've got some water in the beaker here. Just going to get some liquid up. So I've got liquid over here and I put my finger against the nozzle and I'm trying to compress the liquid, and it's not possible to compress. I can hardly push this syringe down. Okay, so it's not possible to compress a liquid. There we go, it hardly moves. There is one air bubble in there, not good, got trapped. So I'm just going to remove my hand and just squeeze the liquid back into the beaker. Okay, right, and then the last one is a solid. The last one's a gas. So is it possible to compress a gas? So if I put it back, what I'm doing is there's air in here. Okay, I'm going to put my finger against the nozzle once more. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, and then I'm going to push it. I can push it down a little bit, not all the way down, but I can compress it. So it does move a little bit. Okay, so it's possible to compress a gas. Okay, because you can get the part, because they're far apart anyway. Then got all the particles out now. Okay, so gases can be compressed, but solids cannot be compressed, and liquids can hardly be compressed. Okay, and so that's this last one. So we'll try and fill this in after you've listened to my video, and then again, like I said last time, I will fill this in, take a photo and upload it for you. So that's videos for our lesson on Wednesday, and I hopefully arranging a Zoom lesson so that I can talk you through this. So bye for now, stay safe, stay well, and see you when I see you. Bye for now.